Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Yescope here, and welcome back to another commentary. So, if you haven't heard recently, Donald Trump is literally Hitler. Yeah, that's right. Donald Trump is literally Hitler. He has a concentration camp in his backyard. He fucking burns Jews. He burns the crippled. He hates black people. He hates all Mexicans. He hates anyone that isn't a white, cisgendered, fucking straight man. That's a fact. He hates them all. He hates everyone that isn't Donald Trump. And yes, there actually are people that think that, And look, I'm not going to go into my actual opinions on Donald Trump. I'm not going to go into that. But I'm just going to address this whole thing. Is Donald Trump a piece of shit? So whenever I bring this up to anyone who is anti-Trump, the first thing they say is pretty much this. Yeah, of course Donald Trump's racist. He's literally Hitler, dude. He hates Mexicans and Muslims and shit. So on that first point about how he hates all Mexicans, how he's a racist Mexican hater, he literally said nothing about the Mexican people. All he said was illegal immigrants, and he said that many illegal immigrants are committing more crimes. They're committing more crimes than the general population, and that completely makes sense. Because if you can't go through the process to come here legally, which we set up to stop people who are doing illegal shit to come here, then doesn't it make more sense that you're more likely to be doing illegal things in this country? Okay, that's just common sense. Just get out of here. No, stop it. And then there's this thing he hates Muslims. He hates Muslims. No, he doesn't hate Muslims. He hates terrorists. And you know what? 99% of terrorists are Muslims. Okay, I'm not saying all Muslims are terrorists, but that's a fact. 99.7% of all terrorist deaths in the world are from Muslims, and that was in 2015, and I bet that's still true today. I bet that's even more true with ISIS. So okay, he said ban all Muslims. He's not doing this because he doesn't like Muslims. And look, I don't necessarily agree with him on that, but his motives aren't racist. And okay, Islam is not a race. There's white Muslims, there's black Muslims, there's brown Muslims, there's fucking Asian Muslims. No, Muslim is not a race. A, that's one thing. And B, he doesn't hate them. He just hates terrorists. And a lot of terrorists are Muslim, okay? And I don't agree with him, but his motives are anti-terrorism. His motives aren't let's fuck over those Muslims because they wear headscarves and shit. No, that is not his motive. Okay, let's get on to the next point. Donald Trump literally hates women. He's a sexist pig and should burn himself in a fire pit. So to find out more about what the anti-Trump crew thinks about this, we're going to go to the complete echo chamber cesspool of fuck Trump. That is the Huffington Post. So the HuffPost woman put out this great clickbaity looking article that's named 18 Real Things Donald Trump Has Actually Said About Women. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read through some of the different points on this list. So I'm just kind of picking them randomly. I'm not really picking them with any abandon or anything. So the number 2 thing is that women are essentially aesthetically pleasing objects. So in his 2000 book, Trump 101, The Way to Success, Trump wrote, "Beauty and elegance, whether in a woman, a building, or a work of art, is not just superficial or something pretty to see." So, how is this sexist? He just said that, it's fun to look at pretty women. I don't think any, straight man will argue that at all, okay? You ask any straight guy, yo, what's up, man? What's up, Josh? Is it fun to look at pretty women? What's up, Tyler? Vape Nation? Is it fun to look at pretty women? Gotta join the Vape Nation, of course. But, they'll be yeah. They'll be I love staring at that booty, going online, looking up booty. What am I doing with my life? Seriously, what am I doing with my life? So moving on to another one in this list, number 10, it says, that Hillary would be a bad president because of her husband's actions. So this guy like retweeted. He's like, in case you're looking for that tweet you deleted, I got it right here. This fucking white knight here. He's got the tweets out. He's screenshotting the tweets from Donald Trump. Okay, let's read the original tweet from Donald Trump. So he retweets from MP Lefty 67. He says, if Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? What makes her think she can satisfy? Dude, that's obviously a fucking joke. And it's not like, I mean, it's obviously a joke. He doesn't really mean that. Okay? Like, come on. Just. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's a joke, okay? Get over it. So number 16 on this list is when he says that Cher is lonely and a loser because she doesn't support him. So Donald Trump tweeted out, he said, at Cher should spend more time focusing on her family and dying career. And then he also said in a 2012 Fox News interview that Cher is an average talent who's out of touch with reality. Cher is somewhat of a loser. She's lonely. She's unhappy. She's very miserable. Okay, literally, how is this sexist? How does this have anything to do with the like, it's not even about the gender of Cher. He just called her a lonely loser, okay? What she might be. I don't know. I don't know anything about Cher. I'm not some 90s music aficionado. Okay, let's move on to the next point. So number 11's sexist point is that Angelina Jolie has dated too many guys to be attractive. That's what he said. He said, Angelina Jolie's been with so many guys, she makes me look like a baby. Because he's been with a lot of women, and I just don't even find her attractive. There's literally a ... Okay, it doesn't even, okay, A, if you find a woman unattractive because she has dated a lot of guys, how is there anything wrong with that? You can find a woman attractive for any reason you want. You can find a woman attractive because of her feet. There's weirdos out there who like that. Not that you're weird, but it's just kind of quirky. There's probably guys out there that like Angelina Jolie because she rides a lot of dick. Okay? She rode a lot of different dick. That's a fact. And like and there's also part B is that there's a ... So like it's a completely different part of the interview where he said that she finds her unattractive. Maybe he just finds her unattractive. Maybe he just doesn't think she's hot enough to get some of that Donald D, you know? You know what I mean? Huh? I'm like raising my eyebrows in real life. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, look, I've spent a bit too much time on this article. It's like a whole article now. It's just I'm reviewing this fucking clickbait article from the HuffPost. Okay? I might make a video on how the HuffPost is complete shit and should just die and is the cancer of the internet and the journalistic world, because it's not even journalism. But then, that's besides the point. Because I'm just trying to prove, you can disagree with his policies. You don't like the wall? Okay, that's a legitimate argument. But just stop it with his personal character attacks. Okay? Donald Trump is not a piece of shit. And he's not close to, he's an alright guy in my opinion. He has his flaws. He's just very not politically correct, okay? Because I'm going to be quite honest with you. A lot of guys fucking think this, okay? I bet you most guys think a lot of the stuff that this guy says. They just don't want to say it because they're afraid of not getting pussy. And Donald Trump is rich as fuck, so he gets a lot of ladies. And that's just how the world works, But I'm just trying to prove to you that Donald Trump isn't a complete piece of shit, and he's not literally Hitler, and he's not going to genocide the Jews and kill all the Muslims, okay? So, thanks for watching. This is Yescope here. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. Yescope here, and I'm out. Peace.